What's going on, everybody? My name is Enrique Pinheiro, and welcome back to the Hawk Show Talk Show, a Seattle Seahawks podcast. You can find me on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, and I also post news and highlights on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. My handle on all these platforms is at Hawk Show Talk Show. If you want to follow or keep up, there it is. In today's episode, I'm going to be discussing the Seattle Seahawks re-signing wide receiver Tyler Lockett, a big extension. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's talk some Hawk. So the Seattle Seahawks, they've re-signed Tyler Lockett, or not re-signed, they've extended him a 4-year extension for $69.2 million. So that's around, well, not counting this next season because he's still under contract for that season, but after this, it'd be a 17.2 or 17.3 annual pay. So 17 point, I'll say 17.3 million dollars a year, which it's great for Tyler Lockett. It's pretty expensive, not gonna lie, but I'm super happy. Tyler Lockett has been, I would say, the second most important player in our offense after Russell, obviously, of the past, what, 6 seasons? I'd say it was obviously Russ and Marshawn, and then maybe a year it was Doug, but I don't know, Tyler Lockett came in and he made a difference really quick. Didn't get rookie of the year obviously, but he was up there. I think he was like top 5 to get it. But anyways, from right when he got on the scene, he fit in perfectly. He kind of plays like Doug, where it's not the flashiest plays all time, but he's always there making plays. He's always there running around when Russell has to audible and make plays like 8 seconds after the ball is hiked. Kind of Tyler Lockett's are coming back to help out Russell, and he's a pivotal piece of the offense. This is huge. I know some people have complained, oh, why is he getting paid like a top 10 receiver? Because it's true, he's getting paid, I think he's like the eighth most in the league. But, receivers are getting paid a ton lately. Kenny Galladay is getting like 19 mil, I think. And Tyler Lockett, in my opinion, is much more proven than Kenny Galladay. I know Kenny Galladay is younger and more jump ball guy, a guy who can be like your wide receiver one. But Tyler Lockett is much more proven. He's way more important to offenses, I believe, especially when you have that two-sided blade of DK and Tyler. You got two weapons that we can use. And the thing is, some people are like, "Oh, why are you paying your wide receiver two that much?" Like Tyler Lockett's great for a wide receiver two, but Tyler Lockett and DK are two extremely different players, almost two different positions, I would even say. Because DK, while I love DK, he's gonna get paid big, probably upwards of 20 mil, assuming he has these next 2 seasons are great for him, which they will be. I believe in him. But Tyler Lockett is so different because I don't agree with the whole like DK can't run different types of routes, but we all know it's true. DK goes deep most of the time and it works, but like it's just a totally different type of receiver. Like DK is running posts, and I know he's especially this past season he's incorporated a ton of more slants and drags and outs and stuff into his game. But Tyler is just so different in like that check down almost deep into the play, and I love having both of them, and it also ensures I think that Russell is going to stay, which I've said that a million times that Russell's not going anywhere, and I believe it more, but I don't think we would pay so much to a receiver if we weren't going to prioritize our quarterback, which is probably what we're going to do, which I'm happy with. Also, I've seen some people saying like, oh, we should trade Tyler, like we got DK, we're fine. Probably not going to trade Tyler now, luckily, and I'm super happy because I love Tyler Lockett. I've met him, he's super nice. uh He's like the most wholesome player. I know Russell used to be the most wholesome player, but I'd argue Tyler Lockett is now. Uh, he's hilarious. I love his relationship with the team and his friendship with DK, and it's hilarious that he's 5 years older than DK, and DK towers over him. Tyler Lockett sometimes looks like he's in high school. I don't know. He looks really young. He's like what 28, 29 now. So it's funny to see him get paid. I think he's the highest paid virgin in the NFL. I know he's waiting till marriage, and I respect that, but it's just I saw it somewhere, and it's funny to see. Because he's a professional athlete, he's a top 10 paid receiver, and it's huge for him. And also with the whole top 10 paid thing, you realize it's a 5-year extension, or it's 5 years from now, so a 4-year extension. In 4 years, 17 mil is going to be like pretty cheap for a receiver because DK is going to get paid, Justin Jefferson's going to get paid, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, all these young guys, and even not just like rookies like that, but Devontae Adams is on a contract year. He's going to get paid big, price staying in Green Bay, obviously. Or I don't know when Stephon Diggs gets paid. I'm not sure. DeAndre Hopkins just got paid. Michael Thomas just got paid. I don't know. A ton of big guys, they're going to get paid, and you're gonna see that this 17 mil in 4 years is not as much as it will be. That's the great thing about it being an extension. We get to secure him for that long. Also, we clear like we get like 5.7 mil in cap, something around there, for this season, and that's huge because we still got holes we want to fill if we want to make a run for the Super Bowl, which we obviously do. We're sitting at like 7-8 mil. True caps like 4 to 6 or whatever. Uh, but either way, this helps us a ton if we want to get another wide receiver, Antonio Brown, maybe Golden Tate, even like a lower end guy. I don't know who's left. Dez comes to mind, obviously. Uh, and then corners, I want Sherman back really badly. Quentin Dunbar's signed with the Lions, so Sherman is like not one of the only, but one of the best options at corner. Casey Hayward's there too, but I want Sherman. KJ's still a free agent, so that could help with that. So yeah, just re-signing, extending Tyler Lockett is just huge. We clear cap this year, which is fun, and we get to secure our star wide receiver, a fan favorite for even longer. I got his jersey on, which you can see there. So yeah, it's exciting. Also, it brings me hope that we're making cap moves more, extending. I hope Jamal and Quandre are next, hopefully for extensions. Maybe even Bobby. I don't know when Bobby's contract year is. I know Maul and Quandre are after this year. So yeah, I'd love to see some extensions there. I love that we're extending players. I love that we're clearing cap. And yeah, obviously I love seeing my Seahawks get extended. I hope Tyler Lockett retires as a Seahawk. Retires in a while though. Don't no need to rush that. And yeah, super excited. Love Tyler Lockett. Love DK. Love this new love not new, but I love this offense. I'm super excited for this year. Very happy with the extension, and I'm super happy for Tyler Lockett himself. He's a great guy, a great player, and I love to see him succeed. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching and listening, or watching or listening, depending on what platform you're on. If you want to let me know of anything you want me to discuss or comment on in a future episode, you can comment it, or in my link tree in the description, I have a Microsoft Forms, a Dropbox, where you can add feedback, questions, comments, recommendations, and I'll check them out. I'll respond to them if and yeah, I can improve my videos with you guys' help. So thank you so much again. Have a nice day.